First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. The Twins and the Indians are on their way next. On a lazy Sunday afternoon, what better than baseball to tide you over? From Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Well, you see there a real good ball game yesterday afternoon. Most one-run games are. I expect this one should be pretty tight, too. Both of these ball clubs really match up well together.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order will read like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Marco Scutaro will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
We are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. On to first, and Scutaro's retired to open up the ball game. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Danny Santana will step in for the first time. And as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Number 70 will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Twins 0. Indians coming up. You're tuned to Major League Baseball on the show. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Jason Kipnis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Tribe, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard but foul. Looked like the forkball that time as he swung through it for out number 1.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Michael Bourne will stand in. He drove in 1 of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. And there to take this one is Hunter, and that's out number 2.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Michael Brantley will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We've played an inning. No score. Number 61 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, number 61.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Joe Mauer will stand in, trying to keep up the hot pace as he's well over 400 here to start the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here comes the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ball game.
Torii Hunter will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Vargas will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. And how about that? Vargas has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Ball 2. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average. First pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. A two-run score for the Twins, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Brandon Moss will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1-2. Now, I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's run it from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Full count offering on its way. Palm ball, got him, one gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Not many guys throw the palm ball anymore, but here's a look at the grip. You can see you basically just center the ball in your hand and wrap all 4 fingers around it. Worked nicely for him there.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0-for-4 in the loss. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 out, nobody on. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. And a called strike two as he's pounding the knees here.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Yan Gomes will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on the corner, 2-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Here's the 2-2 home. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Scutaro at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Marco Scutaro will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Marco Scutaro.
And here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Danny Santana will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
2-1 to count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Let's go, drive.
And now here's one hit high in the air and deep out to left center field. And this one's going to make it the distance. That is a long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game. Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 70.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. They've measured that last home run officially at 404 feet. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Moss in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Number 61 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Number 61 is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
David Murphy will stand in. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Well, they've been a little unlucky so far because they're putting the ball in play. And they've hit a few of those balls really hard, but they're just not falling for him right now.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. Up high, 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Jason Kipnis will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Come on, Indian.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Twins are out in front, 3-0. Joe Mauer will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Joe Mauer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eaten them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Corey Hunter will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Lined hard to center field. Bourne is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
And when you start to judge a center fielder's strengths, I think top of the list is positioning. Being able to study players and know where balls are going to be hit has a lot to do with being a great outfielder. And I think that it paid off for him right there.
Vargas will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Mauer off a second. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Pickoff move to second. Runners back. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Let's get you out here.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Michael Bourne will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder,
Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. A quick out number 1.
Good hustle getting down that line. Even on a routine ground ball, you can't take your time. You know, pat your glove, autograph it. Not with this guy running. You got to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and they just do get him at first.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Number 70 is there, and he has it for the out.
the batter, right fielder,
Brandon Moss will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ball one.
Nope. Ball one.
Swing and a miss on what appeared to be the palm ball. It's 1-2. Two and two now with two away and the base is empty. Here's the pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Twins lead it 3-0. Kurt Suzuki will make his way towards the box to lead off the
Leading
fifth.
off for Minnesota, catcher Kurt Suzuki.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, I'll be a strike there, off.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
What do you say now, Indian?
Here's the full count offering. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Marco Scutaro will stand in again. Couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Go Indian.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Danny Santana will dig in. A home run his last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it 3-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Come on now, drive.
And he looks at a fork ball in there, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Fouled straight back. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Palm ball, got him, 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Carlos Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Way outside, 1-2. Fouled back. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here he comes on 2-2. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, designated hitter,
David Murphy will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Come on, David. Here we go.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Scutaro at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Kyle Crockett will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kyle Crockett.
Number 70 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Center fielder, number 70.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. It's slicing, but will stay inside the right field foul pole for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
This is a fastball on the outside third of the plate. Look at him just reach those arms out and really drive this thing the other way. It didn't stay fair by much, but if you can steer him near the poles, you don't have to hit him 400 feet.
Number 61 will stand in here, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a tough play that time heading up the middle, but a nice job there to backhand this thing and then make a strong throw for the out.
Joe Mauer will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Looks like a ball to me. Ice cold beverages here. Hot day out there. Ice cold beverages. Wait.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It almost looks like he's trying to be a little bit too fine right now. He's just got to let it loose here.
Get your ice cold soda here.
In the air to right center. Bourne will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Boy, what a nice 3-1 changeup right there. That swing's basically all arms. He's all geared up to get that fastball, and it ends up being an easy flyout.
Torrey Hunter will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Look at the stop. On to first, and it's dropped.
Let's take a look at that play at first here in show motion.
Number 19.
Close to making a great save here. You can see him try to backhand it, but it doesn't quite want to stay in the glove. May have hit him more in the palm, and he can't prevent the throwing error.
Vargas will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on.
Let's go, Indians.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, a good swing right there. This is banged into right, a base hit.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first. Just shoots it the other way.
Oswaldo Arcia will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside. The throw not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
Boy, they have really taken some liberties against this guy here in the inning. Not only have they been hitting him hard, but now they're running wild off him too, as both guys move up 90 feet on the double steal.
Here's a 1-0. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
In there, 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And this is hit hard to the right side. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Hard hit to third. Look at this. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jose Ramirez will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Cleveland Rock!
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now, down 0-2.
I think he's still a little hacked off from that previous pitch getting called a strike, so then he goes way out of the zone for that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Jason Kipnis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And a lot of times, you might say, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off him.
Michael Bourne will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Low with the palm ball there, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Michael Brantley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Two out with the man at first. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
After the first 2 hitters, he looked well on his way to a shutdown inning. Now, all of a sudden, give up back-to-back singles, and it turned this into a threat after all.
Brandon Moss will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Bourne leads at second. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Palm ball in there, strike one.
And this is where the Indians just need one hit.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
He's ready. Now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Base hit now.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back here in Cleveland, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Hagedorn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Nick Hagedorn.
Kurt Suzuki will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
For Minnesota, catcher Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Come on now, drive.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Hit hard to third. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Marco Scutaro will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. Too low, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go, Indians!
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Danny Santana will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Runner goes for second, and he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Moss is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, number 70.
Number 70 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Yeah!
2-0.
Oh, come on!
A runner on first with 2 away.
Looking good, Indians!
Hitters count 2-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One left for Minnesota, but they're in front 4-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Come on!
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Comes back with a forkball here that misses 1-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Yan Gomes will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fork ball's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
David Murphy.
David Murphy will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up.
That's a foul ball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Two and two now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Jose Ramirez will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Into the slide, and he makes a great basket catch for the 3rd out of the inning. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Mark Zepchinski will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Mark Zepchinski.
Number 61 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus
Leading off
far.
for Minnesota, third baseman, number
Now some
61.
movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moss has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Joe Mauer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bourne is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point.
Hunter.
Torii Hunter will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Vargas will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that works almost like a pitch out there, you know, just in case he's thinking about it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And there goes Hunter. Out of play. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Moss will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 4-0. Jason Kipnis will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Garcia is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the eighth. One pitch, one gone.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. It's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Michael Bourne will dig in. He singled his last time around. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Now the 1-0. And Bourne will take it again, and it's 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
That's right. Good eye. Wait for your pitch.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
Michael Brantley will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
There we go, Michael. Come on now.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Good eye.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Let's go.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Brandon Moss will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Come on, Brandon.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Little base hit here, that's all.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Book one.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Now, this is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Casey Fiend will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 50, Casey Fiend.
Yan Gomes will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch on the way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Indians forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 4-1. Scott Atchison will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Oswaldo Arcia will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Hey, folks, come in. Look at
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
One more strike, baby.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Kurt Suzuki will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now a throw over and the runner back. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. And here's a fastball that's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, And standing in, the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
Well, this is just a nice job of hitting at the plate. This pitch looked to be off the outer edge, but you can see him sort of dive out over the plate to go get it, and he winds up driving this ball for 2 bases.
Brian Shaw will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9.
Brian Shaw.
Danny Santana will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only one away. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And they're not going to get him at the plate as the second run scores to make this 6-1.
Well, even though he's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, he says, hey, I'm not just here to be a hit and run guy. I can drive in runs just as well as the 3 and 4 guys can. True to his word, he comes through here with a 2-run single.
Cody Allen will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Number 70 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. In there at the knees, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this will be fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Number 61 will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as this is now a 7-run ball game. Joe Mauer will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. And Mauer's going to have himself extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, how much did he miss a home run by? Now, this will give us a pretty good look. That ball's up near the top of the wall, a couple more feet, and he's into his home run trot. Instead, he'll have to hold on with a loud double.
Corey Hunter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Low for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Moss is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Carlos Santana will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys going through the motions, not running out ground balls, not backing up, that's where I take issue.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. And he's retired, 1 away. David Murphy will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Designated hitter, David Murphy.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Jose Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here's a fastball that's hit sharply to the left side, and it's going to find the hole for a 2-out knock.
Wow, a 2-0 count. This is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is. Right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Jason Kipnis will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss, and now the Tribe finds themselves down to their last strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
You can do it.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 8-1. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.